It's your boy ConcertViz34 back at you with another video. This time it is for Dead and Company. Remnants of the Grateful Dead combined with some talented musicians of modern day music team up yet again for the super jam band that is Dead and Company. They're going to be doing 19 shows in the summer of 2019. This does not include the Playing in the Sand shows, and we'll see what happens with some of the festivals they may decide to choose. Are they going to come to Locken? Are they going to go to other festivals? We will see. But I'm excited for Dead and Company to come back yet another year. These are very talented musicians. Again, a mix of original members and modern day artists like John Mayer and everyone in between. Oteil, who had a stint with the Allman Brothers. So again, great times. I want to talk about the tour and some of the things I've noticed. So let's first talk about number of shows for the summer tours in recent years. So in 2016, there were 24 summer shows for Dead and Company. 2017, there were 20 shows. And last year, we had a record high summer shows. This year, excuse me, this year, it seems like it's over. But this year in 2018, there were 26 here, 26 there. So, that was the highest. And then this year, they're toning it down to 19. So they have changed it up. The following venues were played last year: Shoreline, Folsom Field, The Gorge, City Field, Roth, Home Mortgage, whatever it is, Noblesville is how I think of it. Solaris, as far as an ATL, it's been changed a bunch of times. BB&T in Camden, and then of course Spacky Spack Spack, which I forgot to add to this, is Saratoga Performing Arts Center in Saratoga Springs, New York, an amazing venue. So there's 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 venues that were played last year that will be played this year. Now, another interesting thing, there's a little bit of swag being switched up in the Northeast and out West. So, and also in the center. So you have, you got East, Central, and West having some change ups. Now, here's what I'm talking about. State of Massachusetts, the Commonwealth, which now recreational marijuana is legal. So they're gonna go big or go home here. They are removing Fenway Park, which I like because Fenway is an amazing ballpark. I go to every year as a Yankees fan to cheer on the Yankees, play the Red Sox. But I don't like it for concerts. Too many poles, too many weird angles. They're moving from Fenway Park to Gillette Stadium. This is the home of the New England Patriots. This holds about 65,000 people, closer to 70,000 when you have standing rooms for the games in Foxborough, which I've been to a couple Patriots games as I'm a Patriots fan as well. So they're moving it to a bigger venue, and they're moving it to a venue that is more Folsom Field based, like a football stadium instead of a baseball park. And they're doing one night. They're not doing 2 nights in the Boston area. They're doing one night in Foxborough, and again, it's just south of Boston on the 495 corridor, right and where 95 meets it. So you're gonna have good access to this show. It'll be interesting to see how many tickets they sell, but you are going to have better access than having to drive into Boston. You're gonna have a larger fan base, and I'm sure there's be a plume of smoke across the stadium because of the legalization of marijuana. I know people still used it before, but now the legalization of recreational marijuana, it's probably gonna, hey, maybe it's a destination city, just like the Boulder Show, Colorado, and what they got over there. Also, let's go to the Central Time Zone in the central heartland of the United States. No Alpine this year. No Alpine. It's a struggling venue. It's a venue that I don't know. We'll see what happens with its if it has shows this year. I can't remember if they're closing it or not. It was closed a couple years ago, but no Alpine this year. I'm sure a lot of the nostalgic old school fans are going to be disappointed in that. But instead, you get Wrigley. So Wrigley Field is going to be there for a couple shows here that you have. So that's going to be something that will please fans. 2 nights, the 14th and 15th of June. So that's another big thing for the Midwest. You lose Alpine, but you gain Wrigley back. welcome back. It was not here last year. A couple years ago it was there, but now, Wrigley's back. It's lit. So then you have the West Side, LA area, Dodger Stadium last year. This year they're doing shows at the Hollywood Bowl, two shows, June 3rd and June 4th. A smaller venue, a venue that is going to be more intimate than Dodger Stadium. So they're switching their swag up there on the West Coast. And one I forgot to add is Charlotte. This is the North Carolina swag switch up. Charlotte over Raleigh. Last year they were in Raleigh, North Carolina at the venue out there. Instead of going to Raleigh, which is more in the northern part of North Carolina, they are going to be switching to the south western portion of North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina, one of the fastest growing cities in the country. So you will have a lot of people there that are in that area. Maybe people who have relocated from the Northeast. A lot of people here in Connecticut are going down to Mecklenburg County and going down to, I think it's Carabas County, however you pronounce it. A lot of people are moving down to those two counties in the Charlotte area from Connecticut, from the Northeast. And they're not looking back. So you'll have some deadheads that maybe used to hit up some Northeast shows that are possibly down there retired. So, I mean, I'm sure it's going to sell out. I'm sure it's going to be pretty packed, again, because of how big that city is and how much it's growing. City of Charlotte. Wow. Over the last couple of years, last decade. If you bought property, 10, 15 years ago in Charlotte, you living good now. You can sell it. You can rent it out, whatever you want to do. Anyway, too much sidetrack. I digress. So here's what I think I'm going to do this year. I think I'm only going to one show. Dead & Company, I love what they do, but the prices are, they keep going up. They keep being more expensive for the nice seats. I think I may go to Foxborough and just grab something where I can just get... Sorry, I hope... Oops, sorry, I had a little cut off there. Am I... Yeah. Sorry, I got FaceTimed. But, sorry, anyway, I was saying, I'm only going to one show. The prices for these shows, for the seats... the first year, in 2016 was my first Dead & Company based show. I got in for free to